That hard week's training, and it has been hard, they tell me. And an early Roberto Carlos. Run forward was from Roberto. Roberto Carlos. 98th count today. Raking pass, inch perfect for Ronaldo. Good flight on that as well, and just beyond Roque Jr. This is Kaka. Well, he went for the surprise element there, and Ricketts did very well to read it.
Well, it's not really dealt with properly. There's a deflection. It falls for Kaka. He's still got a lot of work to do, Kevin, but what a shot he's produced there. Brilliant.
Rivaldo's raking pass looks for Kaka. Pass is short of Ronaldo. Kaka's won it back though, and here's Ronaldo! And it was a fairly routine stop in the end for Ricketts. The first real opening.
Was a massive mistake here. Kaka sets him up. He takes a little bit longer than expected, Ronaldo, but he gets the shot off. Maybe pressure from Claude Davis and Frank Sinclair.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto looking to take on Zaidi. Couldn't do so. Here's Roberto Carlos looking for the bend! Oh my word! Well, shades of the tournoi some years ago, and it had probably the same amount of bend. It must have started way outside Ricketts' left-hand post. What a goal!
Kevin, I was watching it right behind the ball. When he hits it, it's at least a yard wide, at least a yard, maybe more. Unbelievable strike from Roberto Carlos.
Gardner and Langley on the free kick. It's going to be Richard Langley. Dida just had to backtrack for a moment or two to check the flight on that. Kaka and Ronaldo. Lovely build-up again. They're like a snake, aren't they? They suddenly just strike at you when you least expect it. Kaka. A lovely balance and change of body direction from Kaka. And that was pretty cynical from Claude Davis. I think he knew he was going to be defeated there by the youngsters' run.
Well, he's a big lad, isn't he, Claude Davis?
He's doing well now. Roberto. Shots on here, and it's repelled by Ricketts. It opened up there for Cafu.
Another great piece of play, Kevin, here. Roberto spots there on a Cafu. He takes the ball inside left foot. A big save from
Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo's made a good run. It's a brilliant way to pass. Rivaldo! He just couldn't find the balance he was wanting, but what a pass from Roberto Carlos.
It was nonchalant, Kevin, but it was absolutely brilliant. Have a look at this. Outside of the left foot here. Bang, over the top. Perfect pace on it. Sits up nicely for Rivaldo. Unfortunately, he's at full stretch and he can't hit the target. But this guy on the left side.
It's half-time at the Walker Stadium. The highlight, and indeed it was a highlight of the first half, the sensational strike from Roberto Carlos with bend. Shot from Roberto Carlos. He might tell his children and his grandchildren, I was the goalkeeper when that goal was scored. And this is Cafu. Ronaldo already on his bike here. And it needed Frank Sinclair. Emerson. Clever run. And that was Roberto. Just found an angle that made life difficult for the Jamaican skipper. Brazil quickly about the free kick. Rob Stiles will want to recall play here.
I think a little bit too quickly. He was just explaining at that time to Theodore Whitmore.
Carlos, now let me try. Jamaica making do with a four-man wall. And Rivaldo. That's well read by Ricketts. Not a good throw out though from Gardner. aggressive run from Ricardo Gardner. He was trying to buy a penalty and never looked likely to do so.
He's done that 2 or 3 times well, Kevin, the second half, those probing runs, and probably been their best outlet.
Theo Whitmore will give game chase, but Lucio was always favourite. And then Cafu loses out to Fuller. Here's Rivaldo. Ronaldo, oh, they're affording him space here. Clever pass. Emerson! I think he had a lot of his vision on the goalkeeper who was advancing there, Ricketts, and Emerson couldn't deal with the situation.
It's a good point. Have a look here. The weight of the...
He too has succumbed to injury problem. Here's Roberto. It's a lovely spin and turn. He makes up his mind very quickly, Ricketts. Unless Alberto Pereira not prepared to make the switches just yet. The 2 Juninhos and Ed Nielsen for Brazil. In by Zaidi, good cross as well, and Ralph was half a yard behind that, that's all. And here are the switches then. Kaka is one of the players to depart.
Substitutions for Brazil.
Juninho Paulista of Middlesbrough is the first substitute to arrive for Brazil, followed by Ed Nielsen.
Number 19, Juninho Paulista.
And Emerson is making way for Juninho. Giving it away though to Cafu, who's still coming forward with some menace, the Brazilian skipper. And it's Ronaldo. Oh, brilliant turn. Oh, and a fine save from Ricketts. And Cafu, the flag was up anyway, it wouldn't have counted had Cafu put it in, but the space in which Ronaldo bought in a tight area was wonderful to watch.
Unbelievable skill and technique coming up, Kevin. You think he's got so much to do here. Have a look at that. 2 of them sent the wrong way with a drag back. He was placing it into the bottom corner. Massive save again from the man of the match for me, Donovan Ricketts.
Have a look at it. He is currently injured. Pretty cynical from Marshall on Juninho Pernambucano. The elusive goal. And Brazil will make their switch. Rivaldo's day is at an end. Huge ovation for Rivaldo as he departs. Keep on producing them. Rob Styles brings the match to a conclusion, and a huge ovation all around the Walker Stadium for the players. Roberto Carlos got the only goal of the game, and what a goal it was. But it has been a superb match and worth every penny of what the fans have paid to get in, not least for that extraordinary goal from Roberto Carlos. And had it not been for that man, Donovan Ricketts, it could easily...